Hey, what's up, guys? Um, okay, so today we're gonna be dealing with the last section of the website, which is the footer. It's not gonna take too long. In fact, the footer itself is gonna have the same structure as the this features section here. So it's just gonna be a row with some columns or cards within it. We're just gonna display the menu. I don't know what else we can display, but along with maybe a subscribe kind of like what you call it form. So, but in any case, let's not take too long. I didn't open Adobe XD because, in fact, I didn't actually design the footer of this particular website. All I did was just put a block at the bottom, and that's it. So, yeah, let's not waste any time and let's get to it. So, I already have my server up and running along with my IDE open. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come. Let me see this here. If you commented your what you call it, your elements as I did, we should be here at the last section where it says end of section contact form. That's the last section we were working on in the previous video. So down here I'm going to create another comment, then I'll say section footer. Okay, all right, so here um again we're gonna give it an ID and say footer, and then inside of it we will be then placing a container. Okay, so now let's copy this, and then we're going to go to our main CSS. So the color of the footer is going to be the background color. Um, um, it's actually going to be this one here. So the hash code is hash 001620. So that's the color of our, what you call it, our footer. In fact, let's give it some padding, and let's just say 10 top and bottom pixels, and then 0 from left and right. So if you come back to our page here, you should see a small little box at the bottom here. I hope y'all can see it there. All right, so since we have that, in here we're gonna create a row. Okay, and then like before, we're gonna create a div with the ID of column. By the way, if I didn't mention this, this is of my own choosing. There's nothing specific about me giving these divs an ID of column. That's just for me to identify it. So you can what you call it, name it whatever you want. So I just say column because um it makes much more sense because we're going to be using these divs as columns. So since we're using the row class, so for now we're going to say class, and then we're going to give it a class of column sm, and then 4. So it's going to span about 4 columns. And then, so this one, by the way, is a Bootstrap class. Just don't forget that. This is just an ID of that. This is just the name I choose to give this div. All right. So in here, you're gonna then now place in a card. Okay, and then in there we're gonna say body, sorry, card body. Okay, so or what I'll do is I'm gonna give this a class of text and then white. Okay, so let's see, in here what we will do is let's give it a card title, so it's going to be h5, sorry, h5 dot card title, and then also give it the main font class. Okay, so here we'll say social. Okay, and then in here we're just gonna place in another div. Sorry, I actually forgot to comment this one. I'm gonna place it there and say end of card, sorry, card title. Okay, so in here we're gonna say icon wrap. Sorry, I was supposed to say social icon wrap, and then I'll give it an ID and say social. Okay, so this is gonna be, the first one is gonna be Facebook, so we're gonna say FA. What did I name the first one? Let me see. Just hold on. Uh, in fact, in fact, apologies guys. I think what I can do is copy what we did here at the top. So basically, these icons that you see here, it's this one here with the yellow ribbon. These ones here at the top. So I think we can copy what we did here down there. So what I'll do is take these links and then go back down and then paste them in here. Okay, so now before we continue, let's just save that and see how it looks. Okay, I need to remove the card background. So for that, what I need to do is come up here where it says card. Then I'll say BG transparent and then border 0. All right, come back here again. All right, so as you can see, those are the social media icons showing there. This time around, they're not displaying inline because we didn't put the flex class within the containing div. All right, so I think that looks fine. So now we're gonna deal with the next column. So for now, down here, we'll just say let's just call this an about. No, actually, sorry, I'm supposed to say column. Right. So in fact, we should have just copied everything we did here. So I'm gonna do that. So sorry about that, guys. So I'm gonna delete this um, because we're gonna be using the same elements except for the difference will be the icons and the content. So right beneath where it says end of column, I'm going to paste what I just copied now. I'm going to paste it another again. All right, I'm going to save it so that I can show you what it actually looks like now. So as you can see, it's showing 3 um, social media cards. All right, so now I'm going to change this. I'm going to delete the icons on the second column, and then I don't know what to name this. Let's just name this about for now. And then here we'll just put in some cards, some text. Um, let me see, card text. Okay. So I'm gonna give it a p tag and say card text, and then we'll just use some simple text there. Let me give it about 25 words, and then let's just put this on new lines. Same with this one, and then save. Let's check how it looks. All right, there you have it. So that's an about, and then that's our sample text. So now I'm not too sure what we can place here, but we can put in a form. For example, yeah, let's put in a form. So here I'll say subscribe. Okay, and then we can remove the icons again. Actually, that's supposed to be an ID. Oh, wait, what am I doing? So it's supposed to be form, and then the class is going to be d flex, and then in here we are going to say label. Okay, and then we're going to put the form, or actually the input field, and this will be email, and then email, and then play. We don't have to put the placeholder. We're going to say class. What else? Oh yeah, form control, and then form control LG, and then we're gonna place the button. So the button, in fact, we don't even have to make it because it's not gonna work. So we'll just give it a type of button. So when you click on it, it's not gonna do anything. So here we'll say subscribe. By the way, we're gonna need to give it a class. I'm gonna say btn LG, and then btn warning. Okay, let's see how it looks. Okay, so that's way too big. Okay, so we need to work on how we're gonna deal with this label. So for that, I'll remove um, the form. Actually, let me remove the label as well. We don't actually need it since here at the top you're already saying subscribe. So we can say you can leave that as it is and then leave this current label out of the form. So let me save that. All right, so now we can put in the deflex class that we placed before. So it's a deflex, right? Okay, let's check that out. Okay, so now we have it aligned with each other. Um, so let's see. Um, let's see. Container row, that's fine. Okay, so now let's just give this form a bit of a margin. So we're gonna margin end. We're gonna say let's give it 2. I think that should be fine. Um, what else? Let's see. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Let's just change this text to subscribe for newsletter or something like that. Okay, so I hope you guys can see it there. Okay, so that's the footer. The last thing we're gonna do is just the ribbon at the bottom there. So for that, um, we're gonna come right after the footer. So we're gonna say section. I'm gonna call it footer ribbon. You can call it whichever, whatever you want. So I'm gonna copy and paste that. Okay, then now you can say ID footer. So this I'm gonna give it a class of bg dark. Okay, and then I'm gonna say display. Actually, no, right? The margin I'm gonna give it top and bottom, which is on the y-axis. I'm gonna say 3, and then in here I'm gonna place another container. Okay, all right. So what do we need to do now is, okay, so the first part is gonna be, let's see, let me see, expand. I'm gonna give it a class of, let's see, text secondary, right? And then here we're gonna say copyright, sorry, and copy. Okay, and we're gonna say copyright. For now we'll just say 2021. We will change that once we, in fact we can actually use a PHP for that. So we can say date, um, let's see, we just need the year, so we'll put in Y and that's it. And then after those curly braces, we'll say all rights are reserved. And then I'm gonna put another span, and then this time we'll just say privacy. Okay, privacy policy, that's it. And then this particular class, we'll give it a particular class which is margin start, which would be auto. So now on the container we'll just have to say d flex, right? And then this should post this to the far right, and then this should stay on the left. So let's save and let's see how it looks. All right, it's reserved. Okay, something's not right there. What did I do here? And then I see the privacy part is not even showing. So, okay, text secondary. Forgot to give it that class. Okay, so there's the privacy policy showing. So now, oh yeah, my apologies. It's not supposed to be margin. It's supposed to be padding. So py is going to be 3. So it's going to give it the padding. I made it so that it gives it a margin. So apologies for that. I'm going to refresh. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so all right, I don't like how this is contrasting between. So this dark blue color doesn't go well. I don't know. I don't think it goes well. So I just want to make this darker. So um, I'm gonna change this from beachy dark to black. I think there's a class for black. Hopefully there is. Let's see. Let's go down. Okay, I think that's a bit better. So as you can see, um, that's our footer. We could have done more with this particular form. We're not gonna do anything with it. Just put it there so that at least the footer looks a bit nicer. Um, so in the next video, what we're going to work on is cleaning this up because we've been working mainly in the template. This is going to be the template which all the other pages are going to extend from. So the whole site that we did now is not supposed to be in there. So, but in any case, we're done with the site. Um, think it looks good so far. We've done everything that we needed to do. So now this is the page where everybody's going to land once they come to this particular site. So I think we've done everything that we needed to do in regards to this. We will look into wiring up the contact form at a later stage. But for now, I think this is just fine. Okay, so guys, I think I'm gonna end the video here. In the next video, like I said, we're gonna be working on cleaning all of this up and also making the site responsive. Some elements already will be responsive the way we made them. For example, like the photo we just worked with now. We're gonna need to clean all of this up. As you can see, things are misplaced and all of that. So, um, yeah, we're gonna need to deal with this within the next video. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think that's it for now, guys. We will speak in the next video. All right, so if you haven't done so already, guys, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you've liked what you've seen so far. And like I said, I'll see you guys within the next video. Cheers for now.